SCP Radio Network, coming to you live from Skylab Studios. Up next is The Cave Show with your host, Sam J.
Okay. Sam J. It's Wednesday. Oh my God. And it's therapy time. I am. Welcome to The Cave Show. Myself, Sam J. And I'm your host, Sam J. Let's get it in. Let's go. Okay. Skate show. Let's get it in. Let's go. SCP Radio. Every Wednesday night. 8-ish. What? 10 p.m. Oh my God. Saturday. Now welcome to The Cave Show. This is a highly testosterone mature atmosphere. Saturday. Okay. Let's go. It's therapy time. And I'm your host, Sam J. Welcome. He is Sam J. SCP Radio. Let's go. Sam J. Every Wednesday night, 8 to 10 p.m. Central Time. Right here at SCP Radio. It's where you can find us. That's Sam J. Welcome to The Cave Show. You're gonna have to calm down. I am myself. Okay, Sam J. Thank you, myself. You watch it. SCP Radio. Right here in the Skylab. SCP Cave Show Radio. And I'm your host, Sam J.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to The Cave Show. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Ciroc. Not the drink now. It's the reckoning. You want real hip hop? Well, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, let's
rappers are in danger.
Get it in.
Woke up this morning trying to formulate this masterpiece. Flow is locked up till I check the blogs up for my competition, and I got Luke's milk and magnesia. If you're new to my acquaintance, I'm so glad to meet you. There's Ciroc, no relation to the alcohol, but relationships to alcoholics are closer than I like to mention. I'm in the league with greatest of all time, and so y'all forget about me for one line of cats that lag to mention. I come from a family of artists, I get it honest, so I'm sensitive around the albums I feel the strongest about. You would think my canon was my firstborn, the way I nurse poems in the 16s so they can leave the house. And I can't help but be a little spiritual since my parentals had me chanting mantras since the age of 6, boy. And it's officially a freaking miracle that my credentials haven't landed rock onto the greatest list, but
Every MC easily.
With these no ghetto poems.
My poetry's deep, I never felt. Dynamic flows and take heed.
If rap was a game, I'll be MVP.
if I had a nickel for every moment I missed cause I was sitting at my 9 to 5, I'd be listed on Forbes tonight. So now we're free to do some damage. I'm gonna change the game to something beautiful and we gon' watch it metamorphosize. Turn these rap cocoons into black maroons. Try and keep us in the trap and we'll be naturally forced to fly. I'd rather be up in the hills of Jamaica writing brilliant creations with the quills of a porcupine. But my double X's make successes hard to grasp. They give me pats on the back for all this blood, sweat and tears. Tell me job well done after appearances and still giving these ignorant ninjas all the cash. Conspiracy, definitely. They'd rather see the death of me before they support an MC with lyrical integrity. Hey, I ain't make the rules, but I'ma break it. That's their rebel shit. Hold the world hostage with my bars. Watch that metal
Bang every MC easily.
With these no ghetto poems.
My poetry's deep, I never felt. Dynamic flows and take heed.
If rap was a game, I'll be MVP.
I'd rather be remembered for my quick wit and intelligence and big tits and a swelling ass, cause looks never last forever. I'm like the best of Darth Vader and Skywalker, family product of two sides, dark and light smashed together. Perfect combination of church and abomination. I'm personally fine with the grace, and I was never one for black and whites. That's why I segregate my regular life from out my rap vocabulary. I'm too scared I never get the accent right. But I'm well versed in murdering egos. You should encourage your rap heroes to play it safe and stay clear of me. Have a habit of embarrassing my opponents by slanging these lyrical omens so they keep a healthy fear of me. Hip-hop's answer to John Jackson and Biggie. I'm ready to die before they take away my freedom and rights. So if you think they gon' silence me, I guarantee it's finna be a firestorm in the media tonight, yo.
Rappers are in danger, danger, danger. Oh yeah, it's Master Killer, featuring Boy Back, Mo Rock. The OGs told me, right here in the cave. Come on, let's get it in. Let's go.
Hey, yo, I'm fresh off the airplane, running through the airport. 6 hours jet lag, now I'm smoking Newports. Rent a car, Trans Am, now I'm on transport. I could drive reckless, insurance full tort. Rap is my hobby, racing is my new sport. Back's on a mission, y'all better abort. I never cop pleas, I just take it to court. Catch me in the project, still drinking a quart. Sitting on crates, my cocaine is great. My weed even better, we never smoking that Greta. Pure garbage, backwoods and Babbage. I'm Tommy Green, I'm still spinning that cabbage. Pulling pistols, still letting them have it. 32 sub, you can call me Magic. David Blaine, I'm back simple and plain. Prisoner of war, the rap's John McCain.
Said my OG told me about money. My OG told me about life. My OG told me, the OG told me, the OG told me that real. My OG told me about money. My OG told me about life. My OG told me, the OG told me that real.
Easy on the drum to kick, killer murdy click, $1 billion motion picture figure niggas. $1,000 bottle riches, kill snake and snitches. Diamond pinky ringing for the bitch. Listen to the greatest rap murderer, East Medina warrior. Snow color Benz in the winter, won't forever. Don't you ever think we ain't forever. Still tougher than leather, still taking money. Monumental words fundamental, still legal. Spit fly shit seasonal. Major league universal, song ring regional. But still in these concrete streets where life is so real, I still set sail for my people. Cause I see you.
Said my OG told me about money. My OG told me about life. My OG told me, the OG told me, said the OG told me that real. My OG told me about money. My OG told me about life. My OG told me, the OG told me, said the OG told me that real.
Double Benzes, we ride bumper to bumper. Rims on every wheel, you rolling with Hoodville. We're so ill, y'all cats is no thrill. And the body in the way get turned to roadkill. Die slow, my team is on go. We 55 deep and wearing that logo. I'm a lion, born a Leo. And you know I got soul, but never a Neo. Y'all rappers is broke like T.O. Better off running up in the bank like Cleo. Set it off, I'm quick to let it off. High grade weed in a bottle of Smirnoff.
Said my OG told me about money. My OG told me about life. My OG told me, the OG told me, said the OG told me that real. My OG told me about money. My OG told me about life. My OG told me, the OG told me, said the OG told me that real.
Wu-Tang forever, nigga. Wu-Tang forever, nigga. Wu-Tang forever, nigga.
Okay. It's SCP Radio.
SCP Radio.
And I'm your host, Sam J.
I am myself.
For now. Welcome. DJ Jimmy Ray. And a light jockey Mike has brought you SCP Radio.
SCP Radio.
Right. Space Cadet Productions.
Okay.
That's right. Here we go. I tell you what.
Okay.
As you can see, I am not alone. gentlemen,
Thank you.
myself,
Thank you, Sam J.
as I can see myself.
Yes.
You want the phone once again?
Yes, I do, Sam J.
Is that right?
Yes. You say I can rap.
Okay.
I can rap.
Take it away.
Now myself. I'm jamming on
Okay.
SCP Radio. Space Cadet Productions.
SCP Radio.
DJ Jimmy
That's
Ray. Like
And
Jockey
I'm your
Mike.
host, Sam J.
Me, myself.
For now.
And Sam J.
Thank you, myself. Thank you.
Wait a minute.
And by the way, thank you for tuning in to SCP Radio at Space Cadet Productions. You don't understand me, don't you? But of course you do. Thank you, myself.
I'm not finished.
Thank you. That will be all.
Asshole.
Like Jockey Mike is in
Ray.
house.
Jimmy Ray.
Okay. Here we go. Here we go. I'm your host, Sam J.
I am
For now.
myself.
Okay.
Okay.
That's what it is.
SCP.
That's
Radio.
what it is. That's right. Bringing you the real music. And I'm your host, Sam J. For now, that's what it is.
I am myself.
DJ Jimmy Ray. Like Jockey Mike. Thank you, Mike.
You're welcome, Sam J.
SCP Radio. Okay. Space Cadet Productions. SCP Radio. That's what it is. Oh yeah. It's my boy Evans Blue. I'm still here. Right here in the cave. Ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it in.
I'm your mother. Will you be my gangster? Can you feel my trigger hand moving further down your back? When you hide inside that body. But just remember that when I touch you, the more you shake, the more you give away. But I'm still here, 'cause I'm so blind, and we're far from comfortable this time. Now we're so cold, and you're not mine. We're far from obvious this time. Another minute here, the time will kill us after all. Can you feel it secondhand, wrapped around your neck? Fall into my eyes, fall into my lies. But don't you forget, the more you turn away, the more I want you to stay. But I'm still here, 'cause I'm so blind, and we're far from comfortable this time. Now we're so cold,
Okay. It's the 10 Commandments to play along.
I know them, Sam J.
Are you with me, myself?
I'm with you.
You're now listening to Dancing at Vanguard Productions.
It's K's show. And it's time for the 10 Commandments to play along.
It's time, Sam J.
Let's get it in.
Let's get it in.
Number 1.
We shall not stalk.
No, we shall not stalk.
We not.
You pathetic loser.
Stop calling.
That's right.
You loser.
And number 2.
We shall not compromise.
We shall not compromise.
No.
I will not change who I am just to be with you. You don't understand me, don't you?
Yes, I do, Sam J.
I'm not your damn project. Okay.
Okay.
Here we go.
3, Sam J.
Number 3.
We shall not show emotion.
That's right. We shall not show emotions.
We will not.
If you break our hearts, we will not show you the evidence. You don't understand me, don't
Keep
you?
it smiling, player.
Number 4.
We shall not lie.
No, we shall not lie.
We don't have to.
We don't have to.
Sam J.
The truth is a great weapon.
Yes, it is.
You don't understand me, don't you?
Yes, I do, Sam J.
Well, of course you do.
Of course you do.
Here we go.
Here we go.
At myself. Number 5.
We shall not cheat.
That's right. We shall not cheat. If I want to be in a relationship, I'll let you know. That's right. I'm dating her too.
Sam J.
You don't understand me, don't you?
Stop that.
And we're all doing ourselves.
Number 6, Sam J.
wait.
Number 6.
Okay, here we go. Number 6.
We shall not date anyone on
That's
medication.
right. We shall not date anyone on medication. You don't understand me, don't you?
Yes, we do.
That there's a red flag, you see. You don't want to be around when that medication runs out.
No, you don't.
Please believe me enough. Just believe it's true.
Sam J. Get it out.
Okay. Number 7.
We shall take care of our
We
proven
shall
children.
take care of our proven children.
Yes,
That's
we
right.
will.
The key word is proven. I don't give a damn if it looks just like you.
Get it.
Get the test anyway.
Get it.
And I don't care if y'all been together for 20 years or plus.
I don't care.
Swab that little bastard.
Sam J.
You understand me, don't you?
Watch your mouth.
Okay. Where are we, myself?
Number 8.
Number 8.
We shall not break promises.
We shall not break promises
We can't
keep. That's right. Our word is bond.
Oh, where's my Sam J?
That's right. You understand me, don't you?
Don't waste the energy.
What of course you do.
Number 9, Sam J.
Number 9.
We shall not
We shall not
confront the other guy.
confront the other guy.
Or girl.
Or girl. Or whatever. You don't understand me, don't you?
Yes, we do, Sam J.
If he's boning your girl, trust me, he's doing you a favor.
She's his problem
And
now.
vice versa. Number 10. We shall keep the money coming by any means necessary. You don't understand me, don't you?
Yes, we do, Sam J. I think we're done.
It's the 10 Commandments to play along.
Think about it to play along.
And I'm your host, Sam J.
I am myself.
Kid Show. Welcome to the Cave Show.
I am myself.
It's the 10 Commandments to play along.
It's a 10 Commandments to play
Or play
along.
that law.
Sam J.
Or whatever.
What?
Okay.
Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth, Sam J.
10 Commandments to play along.
It's a 10 Commandments.
All right, myself.
Play along.
Here we go.
Schedule.
Kid Show. It's the 10 Commandments to play along. And you better believe it.
And you better believe it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's right. Welcome to the Cave Show. And here we are once again. That's right. It's Wednesday, and It's after 8 p.m. And it's therapy time. Now, Sam J has some things on his mind this evening. I'm sure to piss some people off today. I'm sure of it. Now, welcome to America. Oh, the beautiful. That's right. I have a bone to pick with you, America. Now, here we go. A patriotism. What is that? Who are you faithful to? The people of America? Or some piece of cloth? Some words of a song? Well, we're gonna talk about that shit today. America, I have a message for you. Dear America, if you do not love your people, then you're not America. The United States of America. The key word is united. You fucking idiots. Now, I'm about to get it in, and I'm sure to piss some people off tonight. But I have a question for you, America. Oh, is your patriotism too? Is it to the flag? Or is it to the words of the anthem? You tell me, I don't know. Or is your patriotism and your faithfulness to the people of the land? Let's go. Welcome to the Cave Show. I'm your host, Sam J, and you're not. Okay? Here we go. It's therapy time. I have a fly on the wall for you this evening. The A. Marcel.
What's up, y'all?
What's up, baby girl? I know. I'm feeling myself as I do often. Dear America, I have a message for you. I have a message for you. Now, I do have a question for the, well, you know, the undercovers.
Undercovers.
Overcovers and the undercovers. The undercovers. America. You know, we have a large problem in our country this evening. And, first of all, let me give a heartwarming condolences going out to the people and victims in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and do that before we move on to what the real problem is in this United States of America. Now, this evening, let me go ahead and give a moment of silence for Las Vegas. Just a moment. Okay. Now, let me get down to the nitty-gritty. I'm not gonna fuck around. I'm not gonna sit here and play with you. I'm not gonna sit here and put a cherry on top of anything. I'm not gonna sit here and tickle your fancy or try to be your friend. I'm not going to sit here and try to raise your estrogen or your testosterone. I'm not here to be your friend. I'm not here to be your mentor. I'm only here to bring you the truth and do with it as you will. But that's what I'm about to do. I have a question for America. And now, if you fit in this category, you go ahead and put that damn shoe on and tie it up and put it on tight. I got a question for some of you people. Now, if it doesn't fit you, then you'll feel me. How does it feel? Listen closely now. I want everyone to listen to this question. How does it feel to live in a country in which you lost a war and have to live under their belief system now? I'm going to ask that question one more time because I'm sure some of you idiots are not listening. Just want to hear some music and shit. It's therapy time, damn it. I'm going to read that question again. Maybe you should ask a friend, or maybe you might want to look in that mirror. Because this question is directed to a certain group of people, and I'll let you know in a minute. I want you to fill in the blank. Okay? I'm going to read the question again. I want everyone to listen. You too, A. Marcel. It might fit you or not. I don't know. You tell me. How does it feel to live in a country in which you have lost a war and now you have to live by the belief system of that country? Huh? Am I pissing people off right now? I hope so. Sam J, what are you talking about? I don't understand. That's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about our problem in America, and what is it? Racism. You know what the problem is in America? Here we go, Abe Marcel.
Okay.
Let me answer that question for you people. When the Confederate lost the war, they didn't leave the country. Let me say that again. Oh, my. When the Confederate Army lost the war, they didn't leave the country. Oh, my.
Wow.
You see, when the Nazi lost the war, they couldn't advertise their propaganda. They couldn't advertise Nazi way of life. It's against the law. When the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor and we went over there and dropped a couple of bombs on them, they couldn't come over here and throw up the goddamn flag and preach their rhetoric. I don't remember that ever happening. How does it feel to live in a country where you have lost a war and or you are forced to live by that country's now belief? When you lose a war, your belief system has to change. You can't keep it. You can't bring your Nazism to on my block. I want to piss some people off today.
Sure are.
How does it feel to live in a country where you have lost a war and now you are forced to live by that country's belief system? The Constitution. How many of you Confederate motherfuckers are survivors of that people and are pissed off that these niggas got the right to protest?
Oh.
How many of you out there feel that way? How many out there feel like these motherfuckers are out of control? They're disrespecting my flag. How many of you feel that way? How many of you feel that these men are disrespecting the national anthem and the flag? How many of you feel that way? Because if you do, you're one of two things. Here we go. If you feel that these black men are disrespecting your flag or your national anthem, you are either one or two groups of people. Either you are a coon.
Wow.
Okay? Uneducated. Coon, uneducated, same thing. I'm just speaking in layman's terms so I can catch all your asses. You could be a Hispanic coon. You could be a black coon. I don't know what they call you white boys. I heard the new word for snowflakes, man. So I gotta break that down to me. I don't know what the fuck that is. Snowflake. You can be a coon. You have to be a brother to be a coon. You have to be black to be a coon. If you don't see an injustice of a people to your people, and hold on, essays, Hispanics, Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, I'm talking to your ass too. You with me whether you want to be or not. You're with me whether you want to be or not. How many of you live in a country where you have lost a war and you are forced to live under their belief system? If you have a problem with black people speaking up and protesting peacefully without breaking any laws, you are one or two groups of people. The coons are what was left over from the Confederate Army. I see you out there. My dad, my grandpa fought in the Confederate Army. Give a fuck. If you think that fucking Civil War was nothing more than to keep or get rid of slavery, you're an idiot. Now, every time a black man or a black person speaks up, he's disrespecting America. No, America, you're disrespecting black people who are Americans. How do you think it feels? And I know for firsthand experience because I actually communicated with a Vietnam black vet. How do you think it feels to go fight for your country and to come back and you can't even drink out of the same water fountain as the motherfucker you was fighting with in the same foxhole? Huh? That wasn't too long ago. My grandparents are still alive. How do you think that feels, America? When a black man goes to war for your country, comes back home, and cannot even eat in the same restaurant as the sergeant in which he was protecting. But damn it if he ever speaks up against it. Have you lost your fucking minds? I've got a question for you, America. If you want change, listen up. If you want change, you have to be prepared to change.
I got the collection plate.
Oh my. what was that, A. Marcel?
I got the collection
Amen.
plate. Amen.
Now, if you're not ready for change, you're one or two people. And I know a bunch of you black ass coons who can't stand change. You status quo. Don't ruffle the waters, Sam J. Don't piss our friends off, Sam J. What fucking friends? Huh? If I'm pissing you off, you're not my friend. How many of you live in a country that has lost a war, listen up, and now you are forced to live in the belief system of that country now? Y'all better listen up. If you want change, you have to prepare yourself to be challenged. Let me say that again for you idiots. If you want change, America, you have to prepare yourself to be challenged. Challenged on your belief systems. Challenged on the way that you were raised. Yeah. Some of you niggas out here have been raised to hate white folks. I understand how that goes. Some of you white folks have been raised to hate niggas. Some of you essays have been raised to be fucking confused. You're all fucking idiots. How many of you live in a country where you have lost a war and now you are forced to live under that country's belief? I dare you to check yourself. Check your own shit. I dare you. I see you white boys out here. Some of you claim to be my friend. I'm gonna call you out now. I ain't gonna call you by name. I'm gonna call your asses out. You speak on the protection of police officers, which is a good thing. The police are doing their jobs, which they are. Most of them are. But the moment a black man is killed innocently in these streets, I don't hear a peep out of your fucking ass. The moment Colin Kaepernick takes a knee, taking a stance on police brutality and equality, you turn it around and make it about the anthem and a fucking piece of material. And you know what's funny about that, A. Marcel? Half these motherfuckers are Christians and they're bowing down to a goddamn flag. They don't even know what the hell they are.
Didn't say something about no graven images, no.
See, you're jumping ahead of me, but I'm gonna get to that. Oh, you right on point, baby girl. The fly on the wall. You right on point. We don't get to that. But you know I got to wet my whistle. I'm feeling myself as I do often. Again, for those of you who do not know Sam J very well, allow me to introduce myself. I am that nigga. Let me go ahead and say that again, so you people can relate to what I'm saying. For those of you who do not know Sam J, or maybe you're tuning in for the very first time, God bless you. I am that nigga. What do you mean by that, Sam J? Why you calling yourself a nigga? Niggas. N-E-G-U-S. Niggas. N-E-G-U-S. Look it up. Don't confuse yourselves. Look it up. Do some educate yourselves. As I told you often, when you go to school, you are there to learn how to read. You're there to learn your arithmetic. You're there to learn social skills. After you graduate that plantation, educate yourself. Educate yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Cave Show. I'm your host, Sam J, and like Jockey Mike and DJ Jimmy Ray has brought you the real shit. Sam J and the Cave Show, and my faithful sidekick, the A. Marcel. Now, A. Marcel.
What's that?
Am I out of line here?
I don't think so. A lot of what you're talking about, a lot of people feel that way, but some of them just don't have the courage.
The courage or the fucking balls? Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, you know, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, the fucking cojones or huevos.
Because see, you're that you're that nigga. Okay, so you can say that. I'm trying to be a little PC, not a whole lot of PC, but a little PC.
Okay, well, that's why you're here anymore. So to hold me, keep me grounded. Sometimes I go left and end up right. How did that happen? I don't know. It must be running in a circle.
Okay.
Once again now, welcome to the Cave Show. Now, I played you some Ciroc earlier, a female hip-hopper, man. She not to drink, motherfuckers. It was some hot shit. Very first thing, right after that, Master Killer featuring Bax and Mo and all that. Because OGs told me. The OGs raised me in the streets. That's what that song was about. And gave you some Evans Blue. Threw a little alternative rock in there, one of my favorite bands, Evans Blue. Again, welcome to the Cave Show. Those of you who are joining us for the very first time, welcome to hell. This is a show for men by men, and unfortunately, we don't have my other sidekick here. He's not here today, Big Dre. Today is Big Dre's birthday. I want to give a big shout out.
Happy birthday, Big Dre.
There you go. Big Dre is 100 years old today.
Don't do him like that.
I think he has 2 canes now. So.
That's why he couldn't make it.
He couldn't make it. His back went out and he couldn't hold up on the 2 canes. So I hope he's doing okay. But today is Big Dre's birthday, and I want to wish him a happy birthday live on SCP Radio, man, right here in the Sky Lab. So happy birthday, Big Dre.
Happy birthday.
Again now, every Wednesday night, 8 to 10 p.m. Central Time, right here at SCP Radio is where we have our therapy. What is therapy? Therapy is what we do at the end of the week, when all the bullshit that we've been through the week before, we close that shit outside and we go inside our cave, man. You know how we do, man. And we marinate, we drink, we shoot the shit, and we get it off our chest, and we give ourselves some good therapy. That's what we're going to do today. And today, I have a question for you, America. How many of you, be honest with yourselves, and I want you to call me now. 832-910-7727 is where you want to call. 832-910-7727. And I have a question for you. How many of you live in a country in which you have lost a war and now you are forced to live that country's belief system? Check your own shit. It's a Cave Show.
Okay. It's Lords of the Underground. Chief Rocker. Right here in the cave. You want real hip hop? Okay.
Boom shaka laka, yo, here comes the cheap rapper rockin' round. So jump up on the tip, you're not my knocker. For sharper top the ride, I make the people say, ooh, ah. Think I won't curse, I'll think I'm MC Boom Dot. The family, I'll be damn slim, just don't weak. Couldn't beat the smoke weak, my make the sauce so funky. Now hold on, let me choose. Couldn't beat the booze, no, it's the shoe. The shoe? It's gotta be the shoes, cause girlies, they got. They stand about the dot, so I say boom shaka lock. Grab the microphone, the rock. To tell you the truth, when on the mic, I'll say anything that sounds good. Like drunk band sound over some, they got in the hat and the mouse ran up the stairs. Now that didn't make no sense. Come on, who cares? See, everyone's out to get the show, so don't be trying to knock me. I say what I want to say as long as it sounds funky. Some MCs wanted to buy me, so they try to take stands. But they don't understand, I'm the motherfucking.
If you're online, hold. If you're online, hold. SCP Radio.
Mr. Funky, and it's smelling up the hip hop. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, mixed up, little with this. And now I got a rap. I'm the chief rocker, so I guess I am in charge. I freak it with the twist, so you're booming in your cars. I'm the one with the flow, in the grip like G.I. Joe. I snatch, I grab, and then I grab the dough. See, if I was an Indian, I'll still be the chief. The only other difference, I smoke weed in a leaf. To the hip, the hop, to the hippity hip hop. Oh no, I don't wanna go pop. I got too much soul, rhythm and blues, R&B. You see, all that's cool, but hip hop and rap, yeah, that's where my heart's at. Even back when I used to break on a box, backspin for backspin, even while I'm rapping. Before I had a record, I always kept on clapping, freestyling on the block. Now I chief rock, I always entertain by digging in my crocs, my brain. So if it's gonna rain, let it rain. I spook you with the hit, make you jump like House of Pain. Boogaloo, boogaloo, shake and jump, and remember, Chief Rock, I won't front. Hey, Mr. Funky, what's up? Can I get assistance? For what? For what? Yo, Jazz Flex a cut. Go back is the rocker. I'm chilling with my knocker. And if you got beef, then you can live with Jimmy Hoffa. Like what goes up must come down. But not me, clown. I cut him. Crack the speaker when I'm pumping. So jump in and watch your ears start humming through the block. And don't forget to boom, shock, shock a lot. Well, then do it all. Can I rock? I hear a beat, I grab the mic, and then I start to slacking. The kids around the way used to think that I was bugging, but they don't understand how I feel about the funk. I walk with the funk, I talk with the funk, I eat with the funk, I sleep with the funk, I live off the funk, I die off the funk. So now what do they say when I'm walking at the block? Boom, shaka laka, there goes the Chief Rocker. Come on, Chief Rocker, number one, 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 Chief Rocker. Come on, Chief Rocker, number one. Come on, Chief Rocker, number one. Come on, Chief Rocker, number one.
Yeah, Chief Rocker, man. Hey, man, got some new Rusty Jooks. Right here in the cave, it's Rusty Jooks. My block. Yeah, some real street shit. Let's get it in, man. Let's go.
Drop it on the ground. Put your hands up. Don't turn around, this is still good. Get from right here, boy. Get from right here, boy. Drop it on the ground, put your hands up. Don't turn around, this is still good. Get from right here, boy. Get from right here, boy.
I said G-U-double-X, rubber grip, double tax, bitch with a bubble
guns, get the clapping, snapping your bird neck. Asia, proceed with caution when you round here. We blowing rounds here, I hold the crown here. So get from round here, boy, this is my block. Boy, you catch all 16 out of my clock.
Drop it on the ground, put your hands up, don't turn around, just a stick up. Get from right here, boy. Get from right here, boy. Drop it on the ground, put your hands up, don't turn around, just a stick up. Get from right here, boy.
My block.
Get from right here, boy.
We getting money in the trap, bitch, fucking with this rap shit. Pull up in them black whips, hop out with the cash. Take rings off, bracelets, Yabadoo. Anytime your pussy niggas coming through my avenue, that's how we put it down, that's how we ride out. Nigga, I'm from the crown, y'all niggas hide out. That's how we put it down, that's how we ride out. Nigga, I'm from the crown, y'all niggas hide out.
Drop it on the ground, put your hands up, don't turn around, just a stick up. Get from right here, boy. Get from right here, boy. Drop it on the ground.
Drop it on the ground. Put your hands up. Don't turn around. Stick up. Get around here, boy. It's my block. This is my block. Welcome to the Cave Show. Oh my goodness. Is that Rusty Jukes? Oh my. Oh my. Welcome back to the Cave Show. I'm your host, Sam J. And I have my beautiful fly on the wall, V.A. Marcel. What's going on? Turn the mic on there.
Oh.
Put it to your mouth there.
I told you I don't like them
Yeah.
big.
It's big and black. Y'all tell you that. I know what that is. Welcome back to the Cave Show, man. We have a caller on the line. What's up, caller? Speak to me. What you got for me? Hello, caller.
Sam J, this Andre.
Big Dre.
The big Dre.
The biggest Dre. What's going on, biggest Dre? What's happening, my man? What's going on with you?
Trying to keep my head above water.
Okay, well, I got a question for you now. Everybody calls in. I got to ask them a question. Can I ask you a question, Big Dre?
Go ahead.
How does it feel? Now this question may not pertain to you, so you have to let me know. I don't know who I'm talking to. I don't know how you're living. How does it feel to be in a country where you have lost the war and now you're forced to live by someone else's belief system? Is that you, Big Dre?
No.
Okay. Well, you're not the problem then, but go ahead. I'm listening.
No, I've been standing on the sideline watching everybody else go at it.
Okay. So how's life been? Go ahead. I'm listening.
It's going good. It's going good. And so as far as, the white confused side of society, that's where we've been. That's where we grew up. And so once I was enlightened, once I left white school, or I ain't gonna say white school, North Shore Mustang Love, all y'all, I don't have no age.
Hey, I'm talking about my alma mater now. I like my school, but some of the people fucked up now. I understand.
Right. And so once I got educated and started seeing some shit, or learning some shit, I'm like, wait a minute. Christopher Columbus didn't do what?
Exactly.
Like, wait a minute. Y'all been lying to me all this time.
Exactly.
And I started bumping into people, running into people saying, no, you can't do this, you can't do that. You seeing these flags like you're saying, and like, okay, when they see the flags, it's like, well, wait a minute. Boy, you need to sit down and, get back to your place.
Yeah, there you go. Now the
like,
thing.
Well, I am that world.
Now, see, the thing about us, Big Dre, I'm sure you already know. Some of us are just status quo. Us black folks, we don't want to ruffle the waters up, and we don't want to mess up what we have going on with our so-called white friends. So, when your white friends are good to you, when they understand what you're going through, when they show some sympathy for you and your people, when they show that that you are going through something and being emotional with you instead of speaking out against you, when you know damn well that these people are going through something. Even if you're
You need to change, though.
Well, the only way we're going to change, Dre, is if people have to be willing. The whole concept behind protesting is to make you uncomfortable. The whole reason behind protesting is to make you uncomfortable so you can come to the forefront on the table to the point where you have to talk about it. Because if I said something that make you comfortable, you're not going to get off your ass and do anything.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's the whole reason for protesting. You know, people seem to think that if protesting doesn't agree with your belief, you're disrespecting the flag. No, motherfucker, you're disrespecting the Americans who are protesting. I'm sorry, Big Dre. Go ahead. I had to go off.
Well, I understand the proper protocol with protesting.
Okay, what is? Well,
so,
now hold on. Now I gotta stop you right there. See. Can you just say that again? The proper what? Protocol. There is there a proper protocol to protest?
Yes, you have to get a permit, and you got to get the okay to.
Oh, you mean public? Okay, I got you. Okay, go ahead. I was about to blow up on you. Go ahead. I'm listening.
And so it's a procedure that's strategically set up to where you can go and vent.
Exactly. There you go.
That's it.
Now, how do you feel, Dre, when you hear, I'm not going to say white Americans, so-called Americans, say that every time that you take a knee during the national anthem or the flag, you're disrespecting the flag, the United States, and the military people. How do you feel when people say those things? Honestly, I want to hear from someone other than me. If it's different, I want to hear it. How do you feel as a black man? And you are black, right, Dre?
All day.
As a black man, how do you personally feel when you hear those statements?
Well, here we go.
Okay,
Like
hold on, Big Dre. I don't mean to interrupt you. For those of you who are calling right now, please be patient because we're only going to take one call at a time at this very moment. We're having a little problem with our system. Right now, when this caller hangs up, I'll open the lines for the next caller. So please be patient. I hear you calling. Love you. Go ahead, Big Dre.
So as we learned in high school, we learned and we were trained to believe in a certain system. And so once we learned that as a black man, we had to live up to a higher standard because we was to this or to that. And so once we learned proper protocol of standing up and saying the Pledge of Allegiance, now we have all this extra stuff going on. Now, I turn on the football game just to watch football game. But since all this injustice is going on, I got to figure out where I can get my point across. And so I get his point on what he was trying to do. Now, it might have been the wrong place.
No, wait a minute. I got to stop you, Dre. I got to stop you. I'm sorry, but I got to stop you. I can't let you go on. It may not have been the wrong place. Is that what you just said?
The right place.
It wasn't, you said it may not have been the right place. Is that what you're saying?
Correct.
Okay. Now I'm going to pose a question to you that I pose to anyone who makes that statement. Where is the right place? When is the right time to make you comfortable? Do I have to do it on your schedule? How about after lunch when you're comfortable and full? How about when you're watching Maury Povich where I can interrupt that show? When is the proper time to protest?
Exactly.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Exactly. But if I'm trying to watch a football game, because I do it at different times as far as my protesting, when I come across some racist shit.
There you
so
go.
that's his time to do it. But my time when I did it is when I went up to volunteer in the schools to where I can make sure that my daughter didn't go through the same shit I went through.
So you went to a school and you ruffled the water. Is that what you did?
I sure did.
Well, I'm proud to hear you say that, Dre, because let me tell you something, man. The way people can speak out, we're going to talk about that right now, Big Dre. I'm going to give you another shot to go ahead and give you some shout-outs. We're going to move to the next caller, man. I appreciate you calling in and supporting the show. And we're going to discuss what we just talked about right now. We're going to let another caller come in. Appreciate you, bro. Keep supporting the show, and holler at your boy.
Keep hope alive.
All right, one love, brother. My man made some points. But he made some points that I hear all the time. They're not really points. They're pretty much slaps in the face. When I hear... Get that call for me, Mike. Welcome to the Cave Show. Go ahead and talk to me, Sam J. Go ahead.
Sam J, this is Russell A. What's going on, sir?
Oh, my God. Hold on now. You know I got to give you a salute when you called in, motherfucker. Hold on. This is my man, Russell A. I ain't going to say his last name. Y'all be looking for him like y'all looking for me and shit. My boy Russell A. is a military, ex-military, proud ex-military man. And I'm going to tell you something. You know, Sam J. don't talk up on a lot of motherfuckers because I know everything. You understand that? Russell has taught me a lot. And I'm just going to say that and put him out there like that. I don't give a damn if he like it or not. Russell has taught me a lot. And that's even after I came out the military, because he's taught me some military values that I didn't really take, put up front until now. He had to slap me in my ass a couple times. I just have to say that. So go ahead, Russell, man. I appreciate you calling in, man. Go ahead and let me hear what you got to say, because I know whatever you got to say, everybody needs to hear it.
Well, I was going to call in, Sam J, and we're talking about this protest. For one thing, the protest is not a protest of the national anthem. It's a protest during the national anthem. And it was to bring awareness to an epidemic that was happening in America, and that was African Americans being shot, unarmed African Americans being shot by policemen. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if anybody recognizes it or not, but ever since Kaepernick took the knee about a year and a half ago almost, how many shootings have we had since then? And sometimes the protest is also to bring awareness to it. And so that's why anything that's done and to benefit us, we have to embrace. Now, I know a lot of people are not going to agree with the way the protest is going or what it's done or taking it in or whatnot. But like you say, a protest is done to make you uncomfortable. And if we can make people uncomfortable when they get ready to sit down and watch football games, then that protest is it's succeeding. Just like if I was to show you pictures of a hungry baby every time you get ready to eat a meal, how much are you going to enjoy that meal? You're not going to enjoy that meal as much.
There
you
go.
It's kind of like I don't want to see it out of mind, out of sight. So people need to understand that this is to bring awareness. I've seen a young lady put this on Facebook the other day. Somebody had said, like, taking a knee ain't going to stop black people from killing each other in Chicago and somewhere like that. And she reviewed it and said, yeah, just like wearing pink is not going to cure breast cancer, but it's going to bring awareness to it. And sometimes,
amen, in
America, we need to be our awareness level needs to be brought up, because sometimes we can get complacent, and when we get complacent, we start to accept things. And like you were talking about Dre a while ago, well, you cannot dictate to me when and where I can protest. If you do, then you can control my protest, and if you can control my protest, it's no longer a protest.
That's right.
So, of course, I'm not going to bow down to where you want me to protest and how you want me to protest. I embrace the protest, and as a federal veteran, he doesn't need my permission to do what he's doing. But, again, I understand the protest, because if we benefit from it all, then it's a great protest. Let me just give you a prime example, Sanjay. I have veteran tags on my car. This weekend, I was going to the mall, and I have like this little dark cover. It's not a dark cover, but it's a plastic cover of the license tag. But you still can see my license tag. You can still read the letters of my tag. So I'm pulled over by a policeman this weekend. He said he pulled me over because he couldn't read my tags. I took a picture. I'd be more than happy to send it to you.
Please
and
do.
You can read the letters of my tag. And so he pulls me over and he starts asking me all these questions about being a veteran. Now, mind you, I have veteran tags. I have veterans on my license.
And I'm sure if he looked you up, it would say veteran.
On my concealed handgun permit, which I happen to have, because I did have my firearm in the car with me. And I gave him all of that, and he came back to the car and was like questioning me about being a veteran, like, when did I serve, what I served. He's never seen something or whatever. And like I told him, I said, what your computer's been updated, you understand it, whatever. That's not my problem. I have a DD-214 that states where I've served and whatnot.
And what was his reason? What was his reason for stopping you? Because he couldn't read the license plate. That was the reason.
That's what he said. He couldn't read the license tag.
Okay.
I'll be more than happy to send you the pictures to show you the license tag.
Well,
I've shown it to everybody, even some fellow officers.
He might need to get some glasses. He might need to get some glasses like A. Marcel's. He really couldn't see it, Russell.
Well, this is the thing that we keep talking about, Sam. I'm and this is what some of my white friends and different things from North should understand. There's a such thing as called driving while black, and they don't understand that. And until it affects you, you're not going to complain. But when you're a law-abiding citizen driving down the street and you get pulled over, of course, you get agitated. I could have handled it a different way. I could have asked for a supervisor and blah 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 whatever. But I wanted to stop to be as quick and over as quickly as possible. But this is what I'm saying. I've seen too many young black men die at a stop just like that, and that's the problem we're having.
Right.
When you can have a minor infraction, speeding, equipment not working, expired registration. I'm not saying don't ticket the person if they're out of their car is not operating. But I've seen too many people die just from that small encounter, and that's the main thing that was in my mind, because I did have my gun in the car with me, and you know, I gave him my license, and he didn't ask me anything about it. But that's the kind of thing that scares me, because even though, you know, I'm licensed, I carry, I just felt uncomfortable having him, because I didn't know what he was going to do when he came back, how he was going to react. So it put me on edge. And so I said, you know what, let me just make this as quick as possible. Okay, you can't see my license tag. Okay, I'll take care of it. You know, is that it? And he says, yes. I said, am I free to go? He says, yeah. I said, okay, thank you. Have a nice day. At which point he wanted to try to engage me to talk about the military, at which point I didn't really care. You know, I said, hey, you know, I'm really trying to get to this store before it, you know, gets crowded. And, you know, we can talk any other time, you know, if that's what you wanted to do. I don't mind you pulling me over, but, you know, I'm on my way. I'm trying to get to the store. I don't want to talk about the military right now. I'm just trying to get these lines down here.
Now, Russell, let me, I got to ask you a couple questions, man. First question is this. You are a black man, correct?
Correct.
You have kids, children?
I have a son.
I have a son. Now, let me ask you a question. This is the question I pose to my, and I use this word very loosely where I'm talking about black, whites, or whatever, my white friends. Tell me. This is my question to them, and let me ask you, do you do this? And this is my response to white folks who don't understand what we go through. And let me know, do you go through this? Before my sons, I have 5 kids now. I got 5 boys, Russ. Before they leave my house and go anywhere, you know the speech I give them, Russell? Be careful and remember that you are black, because those cops are going to remind you. Or something of that tone. And now, do you have that same conversation with your son, or will you have that conversation with your son?
Now, every time my son goes out, I tell him if he has any problem to you know, abide by what the officer, if he stops, says, and if he has any problems, to call me. And no matter what time of the day it is or the week, I will come and I will get him out as quickly as possible.
Okay, now,
but there's no.
Now, I don't mean to interrupt you, but I'm trying to move on here. But let me ask you something. Why do you have to tell your son that, Russell? Why? If this is America, why are you telling your son that?
Because my son looks like all these men that have been killed for no reason, for walking down the street, for going into a store or whatever. He looks like them as I look like them, and I'm worried for his safety. Now
also, Russell, I'm just giving my opinion. I'm just asking another black man, make sure I'm not the only black motherfucker that thinks this way. How many white friends do you actually have a conversation with their kids and tell them the exact same thing?
0.
I'm just checking.
Have that conversation.
Right. I'm just checking, Russell. I'm just checking. I could be wrong. I'm trying to see if I'm wrong. So far, I'm 100. Okay. Now, I have one more question for you, Russell, before I let you go, man. One more question. And this is a very important one. And I'm glad I got you on the line, because me and you are kind of equals when it comes to this. I don't know your opinion, but I'm going to give you mine. At one point, Russell, I said I would never kneel while the national anthem on or the flag is showing, because I'm an ex-military man. Then I flipped it again on one side when I listened to Trump telling people what they can and cannot do. My attitude changed, said I'm ready to kneel in a minute. But then, Russell, I flipped again and said I would never do that. And I haven't. You know, but here's the deal, Russell. I wouldn't get mad at the next person for doing it, because that's why I went to the military. But I just wouldn't feel myself doing it because I am part of that military. Am I wrong here, Russell?
Well, Sam, I've served in the military and I worked for the government, so I've taken 2 oaths to defend this country. So when I took that oath to defend this country, I had to defend this country good and bad, whether I agree with it or not. My personal opinion, and this may not go well with some of the listeners, I wouldn't kneel.
Right. I say the same thing, Russell. I said the same thing.
I would pay the respect, but just because I wouldn't kneel doesn't mean I don't believe in the protest and what they're doing to accomplish, to bring awareness to it. And I don't want to sound like I'm skirting the issue, because I'm not skirting the issue, but you know, just by my nature of what I do, Sam, and like I said, I've been doing this for 30-some years. I did serve military. I have worked for government for 20-something years. That's a personal thing.
Right.
And You know, and it's not. It's like I say, I how can I say? I kind of like what Dallas did against the Cardinals. They took a knee to not protest during the national anthem, but to send a message to 45 to say, hey, you can't 45. Come out here and talk and call these Americans, these taxpayers, and some of these taxpayers are in the upper class and pay more taxes than anybody that's listening to the radio, maybe all of us put together. You can't come out there and call them names and not refer to them as law-abiding patriot Americans. You can't call them sons of bitches.
Yeah, that got under my skin right there. That did it. That got under my skin. But hey, Russell, man.
I would have laid down too, Sam. But yeah, I would have laid down, but I would have got back up. I would have done it in a way to where I want my protest to be against what 45 said, and not be construed to, you know, we're trying to be disrespectful, unpatriotic, blah blah blah, whatever they try to say we are.
So do you see what's the ending to this, Russell? What do you see? What is the ending of all this, or is there an ending, or will it fade away eventually, and we'll be back here another 20 years from now?
Well, right now, if you look at it, Sam, like I started before, we haven't had a shooting that has, you know, brought us, forgive what happened in Vegas. And my heart goes out to the families of all those lost. But we haven't had any police shooting unarmed black men in over a year. Now, I know there's been some shootings, but these shootings have been justified, but not like we saw before.
No, we're not talking about niggas running around stealing and acting crazy.
Right,
we're talking about
If somebody's breaking the law, whatever, you deal with them the way you need to deal with them. Just like I was watching here in Houston, Dallas, when the flooding was going on in Houston, people were looting or whatever. I'd say if they're looting, they're breaking in your house, you deal with them the way you have to deal with them. You don't. Again, you don't need my permission, but I understand, because if I was in that boat, I would do the same thing. But I think the end game is the awareness, and we need to keep bringing awareness. And I think we bring awareness to this country when something social isn't right. Like I said, you can be a solution to the problem, or you can be part of the problem. And we have too many people now that want to sit back and don't say nothing. These conservative whites who say, you know, these blacks, they deserved it. You know, they didn't listen. They deserve what happened to them. And like I'm saying, a policeman should not be judge, jury, and executioner at a traffic stop. Like I said, I just got stopped, and that should have never happened. That should never happen. If you're breaking the law, you should be forced to come back and, you know, be tried by a judge or your peers, or, you know, face the fines or penalties. But you shouldn't die because your headlight doesn't work, or your registration is expired, or, you know, you did a Texas stop at a stop sign. You shouldn't die. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, man, I appreciate you, Russell, man. Keep the love up, man. I'm gonna keep looking out for. How you feeling these days, big dog?
All right, man. You know, the health has been a little bit, but we're dealing with it. You just keep your head up, Sam J. Like I always tell you, you know, sometimes people get mad at the message. You just keep putting your message out there, because I hear you loud and clear, brother. So, you know, I just want to call and give you that support and that backing.
All right, brother.
You got my backing 1,000%.
Hey, one love there, Russell. Appreciate you, brother.
Okay, take it, Sam.
One love. There he goes. That go Russell A. One of my military heroes. That motherfucker crazy too. But anyway, hey man, once again, this is Cave Show, and we having a little therapy today, and I know some of you are getting a little little pissy with Sam J right now. You may not want to be his friend anymore, but you know, I don't give a shit. I'm here to bring the truth, and I'm allow you to do with it as you will. Okay, I will do that. Once again, man, welcome to the Cave Show. Every Wednesday night, 8 to 10 p.m. Central Time, right here at SCP Radio is where you can find us. Now, if you want to call in, you want to get some of this nourishment, you want to get some of this therapy now, 832-910-7727 is where you want to call. Now, I have been bugging you, talking to you people about things that's going to be coming up. October the 22nd, keep your ears and eyes open. Keep your calendars open. A little R&B, a little jazz, a little rock and roll music, some hip hop. We're gonna do that, man. It's the aftermath shit, man. After all the bullshit has passed by, y'all need to come on out here and party with Sam J, SCP Radio, and the whole fucking family. And we're gonna get down on October 22nd at Spencer Highway 7337 on Spencer Highway, right there in Pasadena at Shooters. CHUTER. Shooter. And hey, y'all need to come out there and party. We're going to be talking about that more. Follow us on Facebook, Space Cadet Production on Facebook, or The Cave Show on Facebook, Sam J on Facebook, or whatever. Just follow us, man. You get all the info in the next couple of days. because like Jack and Mike told me, I'm not leaving until I finish my work here. So I'll probably be here a while. Again, independent artists, man, is what I do here. I love to promote independent artists. I love them, and I have a nice little lineup for you come October 22nd. And like I said, we're going to get into that a little later, but I have a nice little lineup for you on October the 22nd. Trust me, man.
It's going to be lit.
It's going to be lit up. And I'm telling you, we are going to have a good time. We're going to party. We're going to forget about Harvey, Irma, all them bitches. We're going to forget about them, and we're going to party until we get tired of partying. That's what we're going to do. And we're going to talk about that more right here on SCP Radio. Follow Sam J on Facebook. Follow Sam J on SoundCloud.com, The Cave Show. And I need to wet my whistle. I'm drinking a little Bud Light, and I don't like Bud. Got to find me some cervezas in this motherfucker somewhere. I'll give a shot of that case of Casadores. But we're going to wet our whistle, man. We'll be right back. I got some real good shit for you, man. And my artists are getting real thick. I got the lovely Jade Ink in the cave again. In case you don't know who she is or who she was, the last song we played by was called Dark Skin. Remember that?
Yeah.
Oh, you like that?
I gotta
song.
get that. Yeah,
you like that? I'm trying to get in touch with her people, man, to get her in the SCP Radio so I can interview this beautiful voice. And she's also a beautiful woman. And I'm telling you, man, she's becoming one of my little favorite R&B artists right next to Miss Danielle.
There you go.
Had to throw that in. That's my girl too.
That's my
and
girl.
got some surprises for y'all for October 22nd, man. Y'all keep looking out. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Cave Show. Independent artist Jade Ink.
Okay, man. I got my girl, Jade Ink, right here in the cave. A 401 West, right here in the cave. Let's get it in.
I don't wanna move too fast, but I can't wait no longer. I'll be on my way, 'cause I'm curious. Your love, is it all the above? I've been talking, and I've been acting like I don't see you when you call, like I don't see you when you I've been talking, and I've been acting like I don't want you at all, like I don't know what I want. I want what you want what you want. Tell me what you want. That's what I want. That's what I want. Oh, I want what you want. I want what you want. Tell me what you want. That's what I want. That's what I want. You said you're ready, I hope that you're ready, 'cause I'm on my way. I'm on my way. You said you're ready, I hope that you're ready, 'cause I'm on my way. I'm in the whip. Oh, I'm on the 400 to 401 West. You said you're ready, I hope that you're ready. You said you're ready, you said you're ready. You said you're ready, I hope that you're ready, 'cause I'm on my way. I'm in the whip. Oh, I'm on the 400 to 401 West. 401 West. 401 West. Now that he is out the picture, you say that you've been waiting for me. Promise me your trust and loyalty. I need it. Yeah, I need that. I've been talking, and I've been acting like, oh, you ain't on my mind. Like it's all a waste of time. Oh, I've been talking, and I've been acting like I don't want you at all. Like I don't know what I want. I want what you want what you want. Tell me what you want. That's what I want. That's what I want. Oh, I want what you want. I want what you want. Tell me what you want. That's what I want. That's what I want. You said you're ready, I hope that you're ready, 'cause I'm on my way. I'm on my way. You said you're ready, I hope that you're ready, 'cause I'm on my way. I'm in the whip. Oh, I'm on the 400 to 401 West. You said you're ready, I hope that you're ready. You said you're ready. You said you're ready. You said you're ready, I hope that you're ready.
Oh, yeah. Oh. It's therapy time. Oh, my. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for joining us tonight right here at scpradio.com. I have my lovely fly on the wall, V.A. Marcel. And the man himself, Light Jockey Mike, the CEO of SCP Radio. Hey, man. Every Wednesday night, 8 to 10 p.m. Central Times, where you can find us, right here in the Skylab. It's therapy time. That's right. You close your eyes, have a drink, kick your feet up, and put your hand in your pants. It's mine. And relax. And forget about all the bullshit outside. Okay? Oh my, it's therapy time. Breathe. Welcome to the Cave Show. Now, I know I might have rubbed some of you the wrong way, but that's okay. You'll be all right. Again, how many of you live in a country where you have lost the war and now you are forced, forced to live in their belief system called the Constitution? Welcome to the Cave Show. I'm your host, Sam J. And you're not. You believe that, don't you? It is what it is. It's therapy time. Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Pay some bills.
Hey, we need a round of shots.
Do you want what everybody else is having, or do you want the best of the best?
Of course we want the best of the best.
Well then, Tequila Cazadores is the one for you.
For those special moments in your life, whether it's a special occasion or just a day relaxing with your friends, drink the best of the best, Tequila Cazadores.
Hey Michelle, my birthday's around the corner. I want to throw a big party and wow my guests, but I don't know what to do.
All you have to do is call SCP for your DJ needs and Parties for You for your margarita rentals. They have the best margarita mixes in town. With these two companies, you will wow your guests. They will talk about your party for years to come. For your margarita rentals, look us up on Facebook, Parties for You.
Or call 281-748-0057.
And don't forget to mention SCP sent you.
Together, we are the future of entertainment.
Hurt in a car accident? Give us a call now.
Houston is a huge city filled with cars and trucks, and unfortunately, we have accidents every day.
We're not scared of those big bully insurance companies. We make them pay.
Do you need help? Call us now at 832-530-4070. That's 832-530-4070, or visit us at GonzalezLawGroup.net.
The Gonzalez Law Group. We're going to earn the right to be your legal team for life.
Digital Deja Vu.
From the Swordsman's Hill to the Soldiersville, the way they do or die, nigga, kill or be killed. From the different breed of men with
okay.
Land, and they will thrash everything.
It's Camp Woo.
They praise Jesus Christ and big baby Jesus, but baby, ain't no need to look further than Jesus.
Let's
you
get
still
it
don't understand, fool.
In. Let's go.
Transform on you. Click, clack, boom, land
slam on you. Treadmill, your mans be the ran on you. It's hot everywhere, mad fans on you. You niggas too happy go lucky. I'm from Sacman, oh trust me, I'm happy go buck. How the blood say? You my Scooby but Scrappy owe money. Shoot his beak off, tell him Daffy don't duck me. Fuck a Donald, that bastard don't trump me. Build or destroy, that's what the math is, don't judge me. Bounce quick, rapido bungee. Mugging Moesha, I'm after more money. This is Rock, this Monster AP. After price. Some of you fuckers about to hate me. Fresh life, kiss your ass goodbye. Crazy. Bars this hard usually come with state greens. Fuck out of here.
On the gate, pack it up. Yeah. Flow is on bed rest, that's critically sick. Throwing bars up for rep, that's physically fit. Monster Rock, iron net spit, switching the clip. And I ain't talk about a bitch, talking digits I get. So when the paper call, I take the call. No funny talk, money talk. Anything else, I cut the conversation short. Fuck what a hater thought, whining like Jamaican broads. The weed louder than busting 12 gauges off. Lord, they couldn't hold me with the cage, saying these dicks is pussy and they go both ways. Yo, I'm unfazed, unimpressed with these lame niggas. I don't know half of these niggas' name to name niggas. I ain't a hater though, whatever floats your boat. 100 bottles pop, toast to the goat. Like the weed man, I'm known for the smoke. Shake both for the coast, my grind up, I stay close to the growth.
Yeah, you can't click, killer bees, swarm on them. More corpses, be more cautious when God's bombing. They all sold, you're all shown and beg no pardon. Kill all farming, G rap, the bars poison. Troops storming, tin boots, war garments. Arms drawn with the long cartridge, squad bumpers. Bars monster like rockets with the AR chopper. Barack Obama, the head nigga, top shotter.
The Bezzy is Prezi, nigga. The levy is heavy, nigga. They don't miss, red beam steady on ya.
That 6x18 box, ready for ya.
You feel like a celeb now.
Cause your funeral is the trending topic. Wow.
Seen your mama and gave a kiss. She ain't no fucking with us that her son had a death wish.
Look, somebody sick the dog on it. Dog on it like Paul Lawrence, them bars on it. The bar jam, I put bars on it and barked on it. Like Scrappy do it, put paws on them, no pause on it. Go hard on it, your woman having a blah moment. Like P.O.P. hold it down, shout out to Brown Hornet. Like KRS, suicide, my squad wanted. For dead shots and homicides on y'all corners. It's not an issue, Will Smith you. But what is still without tech? Let's deal with real issues. I'm real mental, I mean I'm really that real mental. Be real with you, it's elementary, real simple. Rock, I'm only giving them the truth. Who in boot camp click, you know we giving them the boot. Magnum Force, Dirty Harry in the booth. Hard to shoot when you the one that's carrying the group. R.I.P. Sean P.
We did a show with Wu-Tang in Norfolk, Virginia. And after the show, you know, dirty is dirty, you know what I mean?
Right.
We go, they got a little, you know, the little gas station, the stores.
Right.
We go there and I'm getting some something to drink, you know what I mean? Some bullshit snacks, I'm hungry, you know, I got the munchies. And old Dirty walking in with this broad, he goes, let me get a condom, right?
This one condom.
Right, listen, he said, let me get a condom. So the dude gave him a pack. He said, 3? This bitch ain't my wife. 1 condom. And the bitch was right there. Like, this bitch is a dunce. Like, you should have turned around and went away, bitch. He just shitted on you. You don't give a fuck what he said. He still, you know what I mean? Like, so that's just one of the stories, man. Rest in peace, old Dirty, man. I love you, bro. Salute.
Sam J. Get up!
What time is it?
It's time to get up, Sam J.
Is it time to go?
Yes!
Okay. Myself?
Yes, Sam J.
Is you with me?
Of course I
No,
am.
you don't hate me. It's the shit that I do.
Silly.
I know. I know you don't hate me. It's the shit that I do. I know.
Sam J.
I know you don't hate me. It's the shit that I do. Yeah. I know you don't hate me. It's the shit that I do. Okay, man. Okay. I know.
Watch your mouth.
I know, Sam J. I know you don't hate me. It's the shit that I do. It's Game Show.
Game Show.
And I'm your host, Sam J. I know you don't hate me. It's the shit that I do. And we're about to get it in.
Let's get it in, Sam J.
Welcome to the Cave Show. Welcome. And I'm your host, Sam J.
He is Sam J.
It is a Wednesday. It's their therapy time. It's therapy time. You do understand me, don't you? Yes, Sam. What of course you do. Okay. Let's get it in. Get it in. Uh-oh. I know you don't hate me. It's the shit that I do. I know. I know. I know. I know you don't hate me. It's the shit that I do. Sam Jack. Now I know this. Now I know this. I know you don't hate me. It's the shit that I do. Now I know. I know. Uh-oh. I know you don't hate me. It's the shit that I do. Uh-huh. I know. Let's get it in. It's therapy time. This is where we close the door to all the bullshit outside. Uh-oh. You don't understand me, don't you? What of course you do. Uh-oh. Myself. Yes, it's your win. Of course I win. You silly. Uh-oh. Watch your mouth. Okay. Someday. Let's get it in. Let's go. I know you don't hate me. It's the shit that I do. I know. I know. I know you don't hate me. It's the shit that I do. I know, Someday. Okay. I know. I know. I know you don't hate me. It's the shit that I do. I know you don't hate me. It's just the shit that I do. Uh-oh. I know you don't hate me. It's the shit that I do. Yeah. Watch your. I know. Your mouth, Someday. This is a highly testosterone, mature atmosphere. Now, I have blessed you with a fly on the wall, okay? Uh-oh. A more sound. Right here in the cave. Right here in the cave. It's therapy time. Uh-oh. Let's go. I know you don't hate me. It's the shit that I do. I know. Now, I know. I know. I know you don't hate. I know you don't hate me. It's the shit that I do. It's just the shit that I do. Someday. Okay. I know you don't hate me. It's the shit that I do. I know. Watch your. I know. Damn right. I know you don't hate me. It's the shit that I do. It's just the shit that I do. Okay. It's just the shit that you do, Sam J. Okay. It's Mickey Blue. Right here in the cave. I feel you. Welcome to the Cave Show. Let's go.
You can talk to me, tell me everything. How your darkest secrets, how your biggest dreams, how your biggest fears, insecurities. Baby, bare your soul. Girl, I'm listening. I'm not here to judge you. You can trust in me. I just wanna love you. Why can't we just be? Things don't have to be so complicated. Why you keep resisting? Baby, just embrace it. I feel you, I feel you, I feel you, I feel you, I feel you. I feel you, I feel you, I feel you, I feel you, I feel you. I feel you, I feel you, I feel you, I feel you, I feel to know you every way around. I wanna know your ups, I wanna know your downs, how your in-betweens, find that middle ground, take you in my arms, keep you safe and sound. I'm not here to judge you, you can trust in me. I just wanna love you, why can't we just be? Things don't have to be so complicated. Why you keep resisting? Baby, just embrace it. Completely understand you. Baby, I'm the man you ran to. Baby, I'm the one you come to. Baby, I'm the one you run to. Baby, I'm the only one here with his eyes on you like I do. Let me be the one you run to. Let me be the one you come Let me be the one you run to. Let me be the one you come to.
I feel you. I feel you. Mickey Blue. Oh, man. That's what I'm talking about. Little Jade Ink. Little. All that Canada rhythm up in here, man. Got my girl Jade Ink, man. That's what you listened to earlier. And that right there is my boy Mickey Blue. Both from the Canada area. You know what's going down up in that motherfucker. We got to get up there. Hey, man. I want to thank y'all for joining us once again, man, on a Wednesday night. You have 100 other things you could be doing, but you decided to kick it with us tonight, and don't think I don't appreciate it. Now, I know you don't hate me. It's just the shit that I do. I do know this, okay? I know you mean well when you cuss my ass out. But I'm used to it, and I love it. At least I know you're paying attention. Now, every Wednesday night, man, we have this therapy time. Now, you can go somewhere else and pay for it if you like, but I choose to come here and vent. You know, do my thing. And go home and I sleep well. My wife appreciates me going to therapy every Wednesday night. That way when I come home to her, I'm fresh. And you can be too. Just come on down, fellas. The 10 Commandments of Player Law. It's the rules that we live by. Okay? Now remember now. We got to stick together. Now who the hell is we? White, black, Mexican, Puerto Rican, Chinese speaking. It does not matter. We could be a part of the 99% or you could be a part of the 1%. And believe me, baby girl and baby boy, you outnumbered. Okay? To hate someone because of the color of their skin or their religion or their sexual preference, you're the problem. Now, I'm just gonna be real with you. I'm not gonna play games and shit. I'm not gonna make it feel good. I'm just gonna hit you with the truth. If you won't change now, you have to be prepared to be challenged. And if you won't change, you have to be willing to change. Now, I'm just saying now. I ain't running for office and shit, but I'm here to help you. Okay? Now, let me get a big up, man, right now while I'm thinking about it. Big ups to my boy, Tom Petty. R.I.P. Tom Petty. Now, I grew up on Tom Petty. Yeah. Heard that this morning. Kind of caught me off guard. MTV. For those of you who grew up in the 80s, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. R.I.P. Tom Petty. Another musical genius has left us. That's right. And I personally want to say big ups to Tom Petty. Like I say, man, I got a lot of respect for people in the industry, people I grew up on, and he's one of them. Half country, half rock, just an American badass for real. Yeah. Fuck Kid Play. I mean, Kid Rock. I'm sorry. I like
Kid
and Play.
Play.
I'm sorry.
What they do?
I'm sorry. Not Kid and Play. Kid Rock. God damn, you made me cuss my own people out. And they ain't even do nothing. But fuck Kid Rock. He ain't no American badass. Tom Petty is American badass. Bruce Springsteen is American badass. You understand what I'm saying? I know you don't hate me. It's just a shit that I do. I know. But anyway, man, I just want to give big up to Tom Petty and all, a real American badass. Real talk. Real talk. I used to love me some Tom Petty. And tonight is no different. I got a special thing for you right after the show. And just hold on. I'm going to give it to you. I just ain't going to give it to you right now. Yeah, that's right. Now, Alberta's best bail bonds. Now, some of you boys might need this. One of our sponsors. What's up, Alberta?
Hey, Miss Alberta.
I love that woman. She's so funny. But your ass get in trouble, you can call her now. Alberta Best Bail Bond. That's like damn tongue twister. 713-237-8238 is where you want to call now. Get your ass in trouble. She'll get you right out of jail. I know some of my homies need to call that right now. Alberta's Best Bet Bail Bonds. 713-237-8238. 713-237-8238. Alberta's Best Bet Bail Bonds for you future criminals. my girl will get your ass out of there. If you saw our advertisement earlier, if you're watching by way of scpradio.com, another great sponsor of ours that I know some of my homies gonna need, Mr. Gonzalez of the Gonzalez Law Group. You might want to write those numbers down, fellas. As you can see right now, it's on Blog Talk. I'm sorry, Blog Talk. Oh Lord. It's up there on scpradio.com. You can see it right there. The Gonzalez Law Group, 8876 Guff Freeway. Now you want to write that number down. We don't need no address. We need phone numbers. 832-530-4070. If you're not watching us by way of scpradio.com.
Just in case they have too much Casadores.
if you fuck it with parties for you, keep those numbers in your wallet. Okay, you might want to do that. That's Alberta's Best Bail Bonds and our law firm group attorneys, the Gonzalez Law Firm Group. I'm telling you, you better want to keep those numbers close. I got mine in my wallet. I'll tell you that right now. And also now Jaguar tents and events. Like I said before, now you want to get your little tents done. Get your little parties ready, your retirement party, quinceañera, your strip parties, or whatever you do. Invite me now.
Divorce parties.
I'm ready to do one of those. Give me that divorce party now. That's Jaguar Tents and Events. You can call them. You can tell them the Cave Show sent you. They might hook you up. 832-244-8249. That's 832-244-8249. That's Jaguar Tents and Events, one of our grateful and lovely sponsors, as I had just presented to you at this time. Now I know that at this time we will be taking tithes and offerings. So I'm just saying. I know that some of you just don't quite get it, and some of you just will not get it, and that's quite all right, because even your good book says you can't save everybody. Everybody's not going to be saved. It's just not going to happen. Everybody's not going the same place you're going. I don't know where you're going, but everybody's not going there. So, again, I'm going to leave you on this note. I want this to sink in. Maybe it'll apply to you, maybe it don't. Do you live in a country where you have lost the war and now you're forced to live by the belief system of that country? If that question fits you, you have some serious self-checking to do. I'll say that again. If that question fits you, and you can answer yes to that question, you have some self-checking to do. I don't care if you're white, black, Mexican, Puerto Rican, Chinese, it does not matter to me. I'm talking to you. Until the moment that you, even me, I'm no different from you now, but I have accepted a long time ago that I want change. So I have to be ready and prepare myself as Sam J to be challenged. I have to be prepared as Sam J to be ready to change. And I have changed. You just don't like what I've changed into. It's not a racist bone in my body. I have some prejudice, of course, we all do. But it's not because you're white or you're black or you're Hispanic or you're Japanese, Chinese, or Puerto Rican, or whatever. If I don't like you, it's because you ain't shit. I'm saying that again. If I don't like you, it's because you're not shit. Did you hear what I said? Okay, I was make sure I'm getting that word out because people tend to put titles on Sam J as if he's a racist or something. I don't have enough money to be a racist, first of all. So, there you go. I might have some prejudice, but I'm not a racist. And let me leave you people on this note. Now, you can stop me if I'm crossing too many lines here, or if I'm wrong. Just because you don't like something doesn't mean you have to hate it. And let me explain myself. I am a straight man. Straight like Indian hair. I love me some women. I'm not offended by gay people at all. I don't care. If you're gay, are you happy? Then good for you. Just remember, I'm not gay. It doesn't bother me that someone else is gay. If someone else is gay and it upsets you so much that you have to speak out on it, I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to do some self-checking. I'm sorry. If you have kids, I know I'm going. Hey Marcel, I'm going to hit some nerves with this one.
Now.
If you have kids, I don't give a shit if you're white, black, Mexican, Puerto Rican. If you have kids, and they decide to go outside their race, and if that bothers you, you got some self-checking to do. You got some self-checking. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If it bothers you that much, you just have to check yourself. Now, here's the deal. That doesn't make you a bad person. We all have our little quirks. I do too. Sam J does too. But when you have to let things affect you to the point where you have to react to it, and it's not causing you any harm, you might want to check yourself. Might want to self-check. If your daughter is happy with a black man and she's white, or if your son is happy with a Hispanic woman or a white woman and he's black, and you're upset about it, you might need to do some self-checking. I'm just giving you some real shit. Okay? I'm just trying to help you out to live a better life and for you Christians, quote unquote, to get to heaven. Right now, some of you are going straight to fucking hell. Some of you ain't shit. I'm just keeping it real. You preach, but you're such a fuck up. You preach, and don't do what you're preaching. You preach, and just screaming from the top of your lungs, hallelujah, and can't even spell it. I'm just going to call you out on your shit. But at the same time that you're preaching and hollering for Lord Jesus Christ, you can't stand gay people. You can't stand white people or black people. Why the fuck should I listen to your dumb ass? Why should I listen to you speaking to me by good word when I'm more Christian than you? And I'm not Christian now. Don't get it twisted. Okay? Just a little food for thought for some of you. Try to be a better person if you really want change. Start with yourself. Check your shit. And watch how we become better. Can't become better if you don't get your own ass better. That's a fact. Okay? Now, anything you want to say more? We're about to get on out of here.
No, I just had a shout out to all of the men, women, children that are fighting cancer.
Oh, by the way, I don't mean to interrupt you. Who was talking about it? Russell was talking about that when he called in.
That's yeah. It's like,
and if you go ahead and show your chest. I mean,
I have my shirt on.
A. Marcel has a breast cancer awareness shirt on, and I do believe you are a survivor.
I had some issues. Yeah, I did. And yeah. I had some issues.
You want to put your business out there? You gonna kick
I mean, no. I'm fine.
You wearing the damn shirt now. You gonna promote well now.
I'm bringing awareness.
Okay,
bringing awareness.
Bringing awareness to breast cancer.
The fight people have, and it's an ugly.
Yes, cancer is just ugly. And I would speak on that, but I'm gonna say that to another show because I'm telling you, we are being screwed in America, people. We're not getting our just due. And I'm talking about the 99%, not that 1%. We're not getting our just due, and in the process, they're turning us against each other, and the plan is working. And until we realize that we have to check our own shit, we're not going to make any progress. That's just real talk. And remember now, if you're mad at the NFL players for kneeling, you might want to check your shit. Something else, A. Marcel?
Well, I saw this thing, and I don't know how true it is, so, I have to check my facts. Messing with you.
The fake news. I call y'all on that fake news.
Yeah, so I got to check it out before I say something about it. I'm just wondering if you had heard something about
Okay, well, go ahead and spit it out. Let's see if we can...
No. It was just something like, they were saying that the NBA tried to... ban any kneeling or
that's true
thing like that, and that they all just sat down. They didn't even stand, they didn't kneel, they just sat there.
Can I give a message to America right now? The moment you tell Americans what to do, they're gonna do the opposite.
Exactly.
Yeah. There's a difference when you ask or you try to compromise or come to a halfway point, but when you make demands, I don't give a fuck if you're President Trump. Nobody's gonna acknowledge you. We're gonna give you the finger, fuck you, and we're gonna do the opposite. Okay? I'm just keeping it real. We are Americans. Okay? We don't live in China. We don't live in Germany and Africa. We live in America, but we don't play that shit. Okay? We don't. And the moment we roll over and allow these motherfuckers to do with us as they will, we're going to be just like China and the rest of these third world countries. So stand up for our rights, people. Stand up against the damn powers that be when they're crossing the damn line. Read the Constitution. It's the reason you can bear arms, to go against the government when they decide to take over you. Now, I think I've felt myself all night. Yeah. Again, man, every Wednesday night, 8 to 10 p.m. Central Time, right here at SCP Radio, right here in the Skylab is where you can find us. Like Jockey Mike and DJ Jimmy Ray has brought you the real shit. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to say R.I.P. to one of the greatest musicians and songwriters of all times. R.I.P. Tom Petty.
Let me run with you tonight. I'll take you on a moonlight ride. There's someone I used to see, but she don't give a damn for me. Well, let me get to the point. Let's roll another joint and turn the radio loud. I'm too alone to be proud, and you don't know how it feels. You don't know how it feels to be me. People come, people go. Some grow young, some grow cold. joint and let's head on down the road. There's somewhere I gotta go, and you don't know how it feels. You don't know how it feels to be me. My old man was born to rock. He's still trying to beat the clock. Think of me what you will. I've got a little space to fill. So let's get to the point. Let's roll another joint. Let's head on down the road. There's somewhere I gotta go, and you don't know how it feels. You don't know how it feels. No, you don't know how it feels to be me. You don't know how it feels. You don't know how it feels. No, you don't know how it feels to be me.
This is your boy, Light Jockey Mike, and I just wanted to thank you for supporting SCP Radio. That's the end of our show, but please be sure to check us out on SpaceCadetPro.com, where you will be able to watch our videos, find and like all of our social media accounts, and chat with us. While you are there, click on the radio tab, where you will be able to see the show schedule and all of the different ways to reach us. You can also listen to us from there if you are on a PC or laptop. Thanks again, and remember, we are the future in entertainment.